Hi there, Scorpio. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net. I'm sorry I missed the beginning of July reading. I had family home that I only get to see once a year, so it was important to spend time with them. So let's see what's going on for the rest of July 2018 for Scorpio. If you want to order a personal reading or wondering what deck I'm using, that's all in the Show More section below. King of Wands. I love the King of Wands. Justice. 10 of Wands. 7 of Wands. Queen of Swords. So I already see for some of you a legal situation is going to be resolved this month. You have this beautiful Magician at the bottom of the deck. And right underneath it too is the Ten of Swords. Whoa, not the Ten of Swords. Very different card. 10 of Cups. And this is a card about happily ever after. What's your happily ever after? What makes you happy? How do you get happy? And with the Magician here, it says, happiness is something that comes from inside of you. It's not something we can get externally. And you can manifest a very happy life, but it comes from it within. It's something you manifest, and you have all the tools to do it if you learn how to use them the right way. It's a beautiful card. That's a nice wolf. There definitely could be some feelings that come up. If it is the end of a relationship, a divorce, or end of some sort of contract, we have the Justice card and the Queen of Swords, which is often a lawyer. It can put some of these big picture, deep thoughts in our minds, like, okay, I had this vision of how my marriage would go, and it didn't end up well. And so it's a little bit of a caution. You can really go down a bad rabbit hole of failure and everything. And I absolutely think it's vital to spend time and really, go to therapy and figure out, talk about it, dissect it, figure out your role in it, patterns and all those things, but also not to be discouraged. It is so hard. I mean, just because two people don't work out doesn't mean they're both bad people, or that you're unlovable, or it's very, very hard. Most of my very, very close friends, I could never be in a relationship with them. We would never get along. So even though they're like my best friends, you know what I mean? So it's very hard to find two people that are a match that can really go the distance. So I just try not to let it devastate you, I guess, because I'm seeing this, the wasteland, I think it's called. Yeah, trying to see this where you may be feeling financially strapped after a legal battle or the break, or maybe you had to leave your company because you had a toxic boss or a toxic coworker. But it's over. It's like you're done. 10 of Wands is like you're done putting energy into things that just aren't going to work, that you're the only one putting energy into. You can't fix a relationship with someone else if they're not willing to work at it, or you're in different places, right? So good for you for sticking up for yourself about something, for defending yourself without becoming defensive and nasty. This card is just about stating the fact, just the facts, ma'am, using I statements. Look up I statements. They take practice. And just No, I deserve more, I want more, and I'm going to manifest more. This isn't going to devastate me. It's a new beginning. It was an incredible learning experience, and I'm going to move forward, and boom, look at what happens. A new emotional beginning. So in your mindset, you decide it's going to be okay. I'm going to be stronger for this. I am lovable. I'm going to be open to new experiences again. So for some of you, this divorce may have been a long time ago. I'm open. I'm ready. I've processed and healed, and it's time now for me to move on. And you do, and I love this King of Wands. He's like a passionate, creative, interesting, inspiring guy, person, guy or girl, woman or um, so this type of person really will have like, if their hobby isn't their job, they're really like into things, like they're into biking, they're into to working out. They have a creative pursuit. They're into a sport. They're into a woodworking. They're into I don't know, knitting, whatever. Pick a thing, yoga. But they just have passions in life. They live. They get out there. They don't sit around and wait for life to come to them. They make, again, with this magician, they make their own opportunities. They make their own happiness. They create the experiences that make that possible. For some of you, they're definitely changing jobs, a new work opportunity. You may have gone from a worker to a manager. You may have been a manager and want to switch careers and go to something where you're more of an apprentice, but it's something that's more in line with what you want to do. Some of you may be, there's usually 3 people in this card, but there's only 1 person in this one. So some of you may be going out on your own, and it's something you're really into. She is very happily working away, and I don't know, this light, it's almost like it's divinely guided, divinely, like it's just like it's really filling you with, you're really inspired about this new phase that's coming. And you've had this shift in your thinking. You're changing how you see things. You're not the victim. You're not dwelling on things. You're changing your mindset to put your energy into new things, focus on your own happiness and moving forward. And it's almost like, geez, life is short. I need to stop focusing on negative things or letting people or situations drag me down. Like, I see lightness, movement, getting up and doing things, getting up and going, trying new things, putting yourself out there, and really being open to new experiences. So thank you, Scorpio, for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of July, and I'll see you at the next video. Take care.